on the mission to move this colossal cabin.
My first lift.
Oh!
For some reason, this corner isn't coming up.
Will it survive an icy trek
Oh!
through blinding blizzards?
Really like to know who ordered this stuff.
Not nothing.
Hauling this cabin cross-country will be nothing short of one massive move. Midwinter on Diefenbaker Lake, Saskatchewan. Devin Hermanson has grown up here with his parents Norland and Bonnie on the family farm. Looking after their 200 head of cattle and one llama is no mean feat.
The goal is, I guess, to get them through the winter so that they can have little calves in the spring. My grandpa settled down here, and I've always enjoyed the ranching and the farming, and yeah, it's definitely something that I would like to do.
Devin recently married Danielle. They want to live together on the family farm where they work, but desperately need space of their own.
I don't really want to move in with my parents, so nothing against them. It's just not a good marriage thing to do.
Norland and Bonnie have come up with an ingenious solution. They're going to buy and move this vacant cabin to the farm for Devin and Danielle to live in.
We've gone for the move option because houses are few and far between in this area, because people are few and far between, and when we found a house that was this close, we thought it was the right time to do it.
This cabin is huge, boasting 3,000 square feet of space, including 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
Yeah, this would be a better master room.
It needs a bit of work, but it's a perfect starter home for this young couple.
This will kind of be facing into the back of the hill, so that won't be much of a
Look
view.
out our window and see cows.
The cabin currently sits in a remote area of Saskatchewan near Matador. It needs moving more than 40 kilometers, totally off-road, to reach the family farm by Lake Diefenbaker. Bumpy fields and icy roads will make this a dangerous drive. With the foundations already poured, the family are keen to get moving fast. But the winter conditions could cause a problem.
More times than not, we have very cold conditions. Low temperatures go down into the -20s.
The cost of the house is a private matter for the family. However, the move will cost $32,000. New foundations, $10,000. And renovations a further $20,000. Bringing the grand total to $62,000. A lot of money for this family to risk. Moving this building will be a tall order, even for 6'7" trucking Goliath, William Johnson from Anderson Building Movers. He's hauled more than 1,000 homes, but this job will test his mettle.
Nothing we can't handle, but we're used to it. This is what we do.
Day 1. The crew brave the sub-zero conditions and get straight to work prepping the garage.
Yeah, attaboy.
The garage is vast, but has no floor. There's nothing tying this part of the building together. It's held up by the house. Lift and truck it now. And the flimsy garage will bring the house down. To move the garage safely, the crew must do some supersized surgery. Slice it off and brace it with wooden blocks, large steel beams, and chains to hold the whole thing together for the slippery schlep ahead.
The way this structure is built out, we have no choice but to take the garage off. If we didn't do all this, it would collapse like a rented tent. Yeah, I know it's not gonna fall over. That's why we do this.
With the lifting jacks in place, it's the moment of truth.
The words of the day is try, not cry, try.
It's a block. Well, this bottom plate is nailed down.
It's going to start doing damage, I imagine, if it doesn't start coming up pretty quick.
Rising up the wall takes some mighty muscle.
It just let free.
It looks like it might actually go somewhere now.
Oh, good.
Say, I love it when a plan comes together.
Going down.
They did a good job today. He said they'd have the house moved off at 3, or the garage, and 3:08. He's right on the money.
But before they can tackle the house, a snowstorm strikes.
It's gone from a nice day to a blizzard within seconds. Really like to know who ordered this stuff.
In Matador, Saskatchewan, the Hermanson family are moving this colossal cabin 40 kilometers cross-country to their farm near Diefenbaker Lake.
It's a horrible time of year to move a house. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
William Johnson's crew have prized off the double garage.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Now they face an even bigger challenge. Lift the cabin with its colossal wooden basement intact.
We move the whole thing.
Are you sure?
We'll take the whole thing.
To haul the basement out of the frozen ground, William's crew must dig a deep ditch around the whole building, leaving a ramp at one end. He must then slide 4 jacks underneath to raise it up and build a steel frame to support the walls during the move. But there's another problem. The ramp is steep and slippery. If the basement grounds, it could wreck the cabin.
Kind of touchy right here. Yeah, getting really, really close.
It takes 2 days of digging to unearth the basement walls and slide in the steep.
We gotta get underneath the subfloor and push it right underneath the whole house and the basement. Starting to get heavy. How's that? Oh, good.
I think it's pretty good. They got it in. One down, one to go, yeah.
With the jacks in place, the whole family arrived to watch the liftoff.
Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle.
There we go. Zip, just like that. Oh!
Yeah, it looks high, yes. Looks like it's gonna be really high when they get it on the truck.
They race to get the house ready to haul out of the hole.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot more mobile now. I think it can go somewhere.
Heaving the 100,000-pound house out of the icy ground to the roadside will be a Herculean feat.
Come back just a hair. Yep.
Oh, I'm kind of excited about this one. I hope it doesn't fall on us.
3 feet.
Getting tight.
Just as they get going,
It's gonna be close.
disaster strikes.
Whoa!
Their cabin is grounded.
What?
Digging out of the frozen ground is impossible. Time for Plan B. Activate the airbags in the dollies.
Put more air in one side of the airbags, override the load leveler so the bags on the one side are coming up higher, then you drop the other side so it acts like a seesaw.
As if by magic, the cabin rises up.
Looking good, yep.
Home free.
Perfect. Right on.
They make it to the edge of the block. As another snowstorm blows in. It's move day in Matador, Saskatchewan. William Johnson's crew are fighting extreme weather
Right now it looks a little precarious.
to truck Devin and Danielle's cabin more than 40 kilometers to their farm near Diefenbaker Lake.
Hopefully it doesn't go wrong.
Yeah, we're about as ready as we're ever gonna get. Everything's chained down, tightened down, air's in all the dollies, trucks are all up and running, everything should be good.
In the convoy, Norman and Bonnie are nervous.
He says he's done it a lot, so I'm assuming it's a good thing, although I think this is a little different for him than most moves.
You're not wrong, Norland. There's no tarmac on the roads in this neck of the woods. They're gravel, and it's riddled with ruts and ditches. To make it worse, it's minus 25. There's a strong crosswind, and snow is falling fast. Go too slow, and the wheels could sink in the drifts. Go too fast, and the house will hit the hidden rocks hard. So William must send a pilot vehicle ahead to scout out the best route. And he'll muster a steer to be on hand to dig out a safe path. Hopefully the weather won't get any worse, so this colossal convoy can keep on trucking.
This one's got a bit of a hill and we had to crawl through it to make sure we're gonna make it through the posts. Like that, stay straight now.
Got nothing.
This is only the first fence line, so it could get a little tricky.
So this is where I should close my eyes.
This may be a good spot.
Okay.
The dolly's getting too much bunged up in snow and it's just plowing too much and it's making the truck spin out, bog out. So we'll just scrape it with the skid steer and it should go up.
Even getting through the gate proves painstaking.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
A gentle nudge shuns the cabin on its way.
Yeah, you're good. Keep going.
Let's hope he doesn't get jammed up here.
You're good like that.
This is a bad spot.
You straighten out a little bit. Good.
Even the slightest slope is tough to climb, sheeted in ice.
They made a couple tries at it. Can't seem to get through.
It takes 6 hours to travel just 15 kilometers, and the icy gusts are taking their toll on the garage.
It's a little more fragile than we thought. We've got to go a lot slower than we thought. Better safe than sorry, you know?
As soon as the wind drops, they pick up the pace. It takes 9 torturous hours to lug the lumber load to Devin and Danielle's farm.
There's a few shaky moments there.
There's a couple times and it was like tipping on the trailer and you're just like, oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah. We got it here. Yeah, at last.
I haven't seen that many vehicles following a runaway truck and then Smokey and the Bandit was on TV.
It's not quite Hollywood, William, but the house has made it. The journey's not over yet. William's crew now face an uphill bout, wrestling the garage up this slope to its new footing.
You got no weight here at all to help with traction. This thing folds back and forth. You gotta be very careful.
Ready?
Try it. How's that? Good.
With the garage down, the crew are exhausted.
Nothing bad can happen to it now. We've got it beat. Only 2 days behind, but we've got it beat.
In Saskatchewan, William Johnson's hardy crew
Yeah, let's go!
have lugged Devin and Danielle's cabin through deep drifts to reach their farm.
They made a couple tries at it. Can't seem to get through.
But the battle isn't over yet. The team now face their toughest test. Haul the 2-story building up this icy incline to its new footing.
Oh, we're spinning out.
Not working for us at all.
With the weather warming, the snow has turned to slush, and the final hill is one slippery schlep. To make matters even worse, William must wrestle his truck at an angle to get close enough. Lose control now, and the cabin will be on a colossal collision course. The crew need more pulling power, fast. Fortunately, Norland has a tractor. If that doesn't work, he'll muster his second. The extra horsepower should give them enough power to shimmy the house to the drop zone.
Ready?
Uh-oh, he's starting to slip in the front.
Ho-ho! I really hate my life today.
Time for Plan B. Tractor 2.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
These two behemoths are still not enough.
We're down to Plan C already. Hopefully we don't get to Plan F today.
A 12-wheeler, the daddy of all tractors. If its 530 horsepower can't get it up the hill, nothing will.
He's over top of it about a foot or two. When you can, you gotta start turning hard. Okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're up on the hill. We got to do a little bit more dirt work, and we'll back her in and get it unloaded.
Just as they reach the drop zone,
Looking good. I'm impressed.
the cabin takes a tumble. The blocks supporting the 100,000-pound cabin on its foundations have caved in under the weight.
Yeah, it's just something that happens. You don't know when they're gonna go. When they go, it's just, they go.
They need to level the house fast.
Four inches to go.
Perfect. Feels really good to have this thing finally done. It's been a tough battle. It's been a lot more challenging than a lot of the jobs we've done.
Run into a lot of difficulties that I don't think they anticipated, but they worked their way through them and they got it here.
Thumbs up for moving houses.
1 week later, the dust has settled on the Hermanson's farm, and their new arrival sits proudly on the bank of the lake.
As far as moving in, probably not till spring, because we have some backfilling to do, and everything's pretty frozen right now. So
yeah, other than paint, we're not really going to change a whole lot. We won't rip everything out and start brand new because that's just a lot of work.
who knows what the future holds?
Well, it's certainly going to involve lots of redecorating.
Well, I don't know if I keep it.
You're not a cactus girl?
No.
Do you like that?
I like that sink.
I like that chainsaw.
Well, there's one thing they can agree on.
The house is here and we will be moving into it.